NCAA football from Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. The first regular season meeting ever between the third-ranked Crimson Tide of Alabama and the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. Alabama kicks off to Nebraska. The kick goes to the end zone, out of the end zone. And so the first drama of the game will be delayed for just a moment as the ball is brought back to the 20-yard line where the Nebraska Cornhuskers will have it first down. And this is the group of people that'll be working Tom Sorley at quarterback. Rick Burns, the deep man out of the I formation. Keith Stewart is the fullback, and the wingback is Curtis Craig. And Tim Smith is the split end, also the punter. From the 20, first down for Nebraska. Craig is in the slot to the right side. Smith is also wide that way. And here's the pitch to Burns, the blocking over the left side. He's to the 25-yard line before he is brought down by John Knox, defensive end for Alabama. Nebraska in the home red shirts and Alabama wearing the road white. An afternoon where the field is wet. We had a granddaddy thunderstorm come through here last night and dumped rain and electrified the sky, but it's a calm, peaceful, and cool day today. Second down and a long 5, and they send it up the middle with the fullback Stewart, and there's absolutely nothing there as number 59 Terry Jones, the middle guard from Sandersville, Georgia, jams it up. Up front for Nebraska, the offensive unit breaks down with Kevin Clark, 250-pounder at tackle, Greg Jordan, 235 at guard, Tom Davis, 238 at center, Steve Lindquist, he's 250 at the right side, and Stan Waldemore, 260 at tackle. The tight end is Ken Spaeth, and he's a very good one. It is third down and 4 yards to go for Nebraska from their own 26-yard line. And Sorley rolls. He throws it short, and he misses Ken Spaeth, the tight end. So Nebraska now will have to go to the punt. And let's see what Alabama can do as you see the young men who held off the first offensive move by Nebraska, Hamilton, Lyons, Jones, Hanna, and Collins. Linebackers Wingo and Gilliland, and the defensive secondary for Alabama, McNeil, Tucker, Legg, and Kramer. Tim Smith, the split in, will do the punting. And deep for Alabama, it is Ozzie Newsome, number 82. Good snap. Kick is short. It's into the wind, but it takes a little bit of a Nebraska bounce, and so the Alabama Crimson Tide, operating out of the wishbone, will get good field position after a 28-yard punt. The ball is marked out at the 46-yard line of Alabama. And so here comes the Tide now with very good field position, even at a point where they might figure to pull a different kind of a play out of the hat and go for something exciting with Jeff Rutledge at quarterback, Tony Nathan at halfback. Major Ogilvie is getting his first start, freshman at wingback, and Johnny Davis is the fullback. They're out of the wishbone in the first series. Rutledge, he's back to throw, and he tries to go deep. It is intercepted. It was a bad pass, and it was picked off by Ted Harvey. And how do you do? If anything can steam up a football team early, it is a moment like that. They were trying to go deep on the first play of the game for Newsome, and Rutledge was troublesome as he delivered the ball. He underthrew his man considerably. I might point out for you Alabama partisans that Mr. Newsome was wide open and gone if Rutledge had been able to get the ball to him, but he didn't. Defensive pressure by Nebraska hampering the move. The Cornhuskers go to work now just inside the Alabama 33-yard line with Stewart and Burns set behind Sorley. Sorley gives to Richard Burns, and he cuts it over the left side to the 29 to 28-yard line. He got the better part of 4 yards on that move before Terry Jones, the middle guard, makes the tackle. So Frank Broyles, here's Nebraska with an opportunity.
Defense has got to really be strong here. It's demoralizing to take the field right back after they stopped in the first series.
Jeff Lee in its split in. Tim Smith is out for Nebraska. Craig is in the slot. I formation. Second down, 6. Pitch to Burns. He ran through an arm tackle to get inside the 25. He tumbles down close to first down yardage. I do believe he'll be about a yard short of it. He was brought down by Rich Wingo, number 36, and Don McNeil, number 28. Derek Krause, who is Been an outstanding linebacker for Alabama, has a pinched nerve, a jammed neck problem, and will probably play today, but not all that much. Spaeth is in now, a tight end offense. Dufresne comes in, number 88, another tight end. It is third down and a yard to go from just inside the Alabama 24-yard line. First touchdown in the ball game is already very important. They throw it. The pass is good. And then falling down is Jeff Lee, the wide receiver, as he turned it back inside, but he got the first down. And so Nebraska, surprisingly, goes to the pass to keep possession.
That is a surprise because it was third and short, and you'd think they'd run twice, but they're out to win this ball game and get Alabama's defense off balance.
The football is sitting exactly on the 18-yard line of Alabama. First down, Nebraska. Interception of a Rutledge pass by Ted Harvey set up this opportunity for Nebraska. Sorley turns inside to Craig. The wingback counting goes to the 11-yard line. Mike Kramer brought him down, so a little counter with that wingback works very well.
Misdirection play that had the linebackers running, the offensive linemen could set their blocks and open up a hole.
So he gets it down to the 11-yard line for a gain of 7. It is second down and a short 3, just inside the Alabama 11. Jeff Lee is wide to the right for Nebraska. Stand-up pass intended for Spaeth, the tight end, and Sorley had him open and missed him. Spaeth, as he stood up and came across from the tight end position on the left side, stepped in front of Mike Tucker, but Sorley missed him. Tucker was there to knock it away.
The quarterback Sorley audibilized both of those passes on running situations, and that means that the coach has got confidence in him.
Spaeth is 6'5", 230. Tucker 6 feet, 175. A little bit of a mismatch. That's what he wanted. It is third down, and they need 3. Here's the pitch to Burns. No, sir. Good defensive play by Rich Wingo. Number 36, a junior out of Elkhart, Indiana, a linebacker who shot the gap on the left side and got his man. That will now back up Nebraska a yard to the 12, and it brings on the field. I think a kicking tee, and there he is, number 14, Billy Todd, a junior out of Chandler, Arizona. He's a left footer, and he'll kick it out of Tom Sorley's hole. He hits it at the 18. It is good. So Alabama gives up the field goal, probably feeling lucky they got out of it without giving up 6. At 10:38 to go first quarter. Nebraska leads it 3-0.
You're signed up with 31 premium movie channels and NFL Sunday Ticket. Great.
Yes. That's your move? Yes. This is a big play, man. DirecTV. Come on, show me what you got. Whoa. We gotta work on this.
That's right. That's right. Yellow copy's yours.
NFL Sunday Ticket. Up to 14 regular season games every Sunday. And it's not on cable. Now get our best programming package free for 4 months.
Guys are counting on me.
Gotta go.
Just one night.
Just one night.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Nice pants.
Hi.
Nice pants. What have they been?
Presenting Dockers Go Khaki with Stain Defender.
Morning, Joe. New haircut?
No. New shoes? No.
Hey, Joe. You been working out?
No.
Hey, Joe. Shave your mustache?
Nope.
You sure that's not a new haircut?
Yes.
Did you just get back from vacation?
No.
Did you get promotion?
No.
Did I?
No.
What's different? He finally asked his doctor about Viagra. Ready to ask your doctor about Viagra for the first time? Find out if a free sample is right for you. To learn more, visit Viagra.com. Ask your doctor and see the difference.
Imagine coming home every night to a symphony of jets, all playing their part to make you feel better than ever. Sound good? Then call now, and we'll send you a free brochure on the hot tub more people relax in than any other. Hot Spring Spas. slipped into 102 degrees of warm, pulsating water, and you'll instantly find yourself 180 degrees from the everyday world. Your work, your worries, all drift away. Hot spring spas give you what other hot tubs don't, like our exclusive no-fault 6000 heater, our easy-to-operate control system. Just set it and forget it. And the 100% no-bypass filtration system that works round the clock to keep the water crystal clear. Hot spring spas. Always hot, always clean, always ready when you are. And multi-layered insulation keeps electricity bills down. Easy to set up, easy to maintain, easy for Consumers Digest to award one of our models a Best Buy every time they've rated hot tubs. After another long day or another battle to stay fit, a hot spring spa is the place to relieve your stress, revive your spirit, and reconnect with loved ones. Drift away to a symphony played by the world's most unique variety of jets. Feel our patented Moto Massage jet sweep up and down your back. The Quartet jet system work your neck and shoulders. Our footwell systems soothe your tired feet. With the world's #1 brand backed by a Fortune 500 company, you get unparalleled technology, superior quality, and the ongoing support of a professional dealer, so you'll never be left out in the cold. To enjoy an underwater symphony at home, call now or visit our website to get your free brochure and the dealer near you. Hot Spring Spas, built for a lifetime of relaxation.
Venus and Serena Williams.
They're loud, they're funky.
Sports Century Friday.
They were two little black girls in the white tennis world.
From the streets of Compton.
Richard Williams would scream obscenities at them, because this is how it's going to be on the tour.
To the grass of Wimbledon.
They were ostracized.
The players were offended that they didn't show them respect.
The inside story of a tennis revolution.
It would take your breath away. I've never seen tennis being played like this in my life.
Venus and Serena Williams. Sports Century. 8 p.m. Friday on ESPN Classic.
The Nebraska cheerleaders, the Alabama cheerleaders, that happens to be in white Alabamas. They're all active here today. The stadium is packed. You have deep. Number 22, Tony Nathan, and number 41, Mitch Ferguson. And kicking off, it is Billy Todd, who hit the 28-yard field goal. He hits it to Ferguson, who fumbles it. And he finally kicks it out of bounds, so Alabama having a rough start. The Crimson Tide will get the football first down at their own 9-yard line, and Randy Kick was right down there causing trouble. Ohio State in the first quarter jumping out to a lead of 7-0 over Minnesota. Penn State leading Houston 10-7 in the first quarter, and Pitt over William & Mary 7-0 first quarter. Army over VMI 7-0. Here comes Alabama to the line. First down at the 9. Got to be careful. They tried the long pass on the first play while ago was picked off. Let's see what happens this time as Rutledge turns and gives to the big bull Davis. And Johnny Davis moves from the 9 to the 13. Pullen and Carpenter making the tackle. There are other scores around the country as Carolina State gets to a 3-0 lead in the first period over Syracuse. Syracuse losing last week to Oregon State. West Virginia is out on top of Maryland in the first period, 7-0. Bit of a surprise there, but then Maryland came late last week to beat Clemson. Second down, let's call it 7 yards to go, just outside the Tide 12. Go to Davis again. Davis takes a solid whack as he comes to the line of scrimmage from Randy Peschel. Peschel is a 270-pound junior from Fremont. Davis weighs about 227. There was a heck of a collision there as he got it up to the 15.
Alabama has been trained, Keith, to game or break goes against them early to put on more steam. Don't let up.
It is third down. They've got to go to the 19 for the first down. So it's third and a long 4 for Alabama. Rutledge has still got it on the option, turns to the 20, goes to the 25, and it's first down for the Crimson Tide. So the quarterback keeps on the triple option coming out of the backfield, and it's first down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now, Jack O'Rear, a fellow we saw absolutely destroy Tennessee last year running the ball, he's having trouble shaking off some knee surgery, and the good part of the burden of quarterbacking obviously rests with Rutledge, and he's a better runner than some people want to give him credit for. They mark him down actually at the 24, where it is first down for Alabama. Pass is in the air. The pass is drilled and caught by number 8, Rick Neal, the tight end. So that gain is out to about the 33-yard line. Here's Bill Fleming.
Keith, I think we may have an upset of the making here today. West Virginia is now leading Maryland 14-0 in the first quarter with Dave Riley scoring twice. First of all, on a 3-yard run, and then he shocked Maryland with a 54-yarder. So it's 14-0 with West Virginia's Mountaineers in front.
Well, hello. Tim Travis now has gone wide right for Alabama, number 88. On second down and 2. Rutledge hands it inside to Johnny Davis, the big fullback, to the 42-yard line. It's another Alabama first down. Now Nebraska, as Alabama begins to work its way out of holes, starting from its own 9, has moved the ball now to the 42 for a first down, where they have field position, where they can go wide. It may be the time that Nebraska is going to have to start making some defensive adjustments.
They've been playing loose, Keith. They're going to have to crowd them a little more.
Rutledge stands to throw. Goes over the middle with it. Pass is incomplete. The intended receiver, Neal, got tangled up down there, number 8, and fell out of bounds. He's talking to one of the officials about interference. Bear walked out on the field, and he argued a little bit for it. But in the meantime, up front, watch number 38, Lee Kuntz, the linebacker.
He's unblocked, Keith. He rushes from around the defensive tackle. The center couldn't get him, and he's right on top of Rutledge as he passed the ball.
Just a little calling card. The referee today is Earl Shostrom. We'll set the other officials in a moment. From the 42, second down, 10, Alabama. High formation. Pitch goes to Tony Nathan. Oh, he's 198 pounds, and I'll guarantee you, he's got enough muscle to blow you down, as he did there. They seemed to have him pinched, but he popped right on through and moved it for 6 yards to the 48-yard line. The umpire is Harold Johnson. The linesman is Frank Ellis. The line judge is Henry Hare. Joe Delaney Jr. is the field judge, and Don Hudson is the back judge. It's a combination of Southeastern Conference and Big 8 officials, evenly split. Third down and 4 from the 48 for Alabama. Rutledge will throw it again to Newsom. Ozzy's there. He's got it. And he's belted out at the 40. It's a first down for Alabama. Ted Harvey, playing him loose, knocked him out.
Newsom, Keith, just runs a simple out pattern because the defensive secondary are playing him deep. They are willing to give up the short pass to try to take away the bomb.
Mr. Newsom, however, with the football, can translate a short one into a long one very quickly.
Runs like a halfback.
First down, Alabama at the Nebraska 40. Nathan. Back to Rutledge. Over the middle it goes for Newsom. He's got it. He falls down at the 8-yard line, the 7-yard line, and he beat Ted Harvey. Now, Ozzie Newsom is 6'3", 210. Harvey is 5'10", 175. Rutledge put it on the money.
That was a dipsy-doodle play, Keith. They pitched the ball back to Nathan to run the sweep. Then he handed forward to Rutledge, the quarterback. He retreated in the meantime. The receiver went down and inside, faking like it was a run the other way, broke outside, and Rutledge had the ball right on target.
2 catches, 45 yards for Ozzie Newsom. First down, goal to go. Alabama at the Nebraska 7-yard line. Rutledge on a keeper. Touchdown! Johnny Davis, the fullback, opened the door, and Jeff took it in, and the Tide takes the lead at 7 minutes and 36 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Keith, it looks like that Nebraska is going to play Alabama as we suspected and make Rutledge keep the ball on nearly every option play. Crowd Davis up the middle. Don't let him get the pitch and tire him out.
Roger Chapman comes onto the field now, number 3, to handle the kicking chores. Jones holds. Chapman's kick is good. And so, the Alabama Crimson Tide go 91 yards in 10 plays and lead by 7-3.
I've always loved working on computers, and in the Army, that's what I do.
If you never thought about the U.S. Army or Army Reserve, think about this. There are 212 ways for you to become a soldier and work at a job you'll love. Call for this free video to find out which job is right for you. And if you call 1-800-645-ARMY right now, you'll also receive a free Army t-shirt with your video. Discover the 212 ways you can be an Army of One.
Every Sunday, the greatest names in sports
Here, wake up! Wake up!
won't be on scoreboards.
Would you look at that?
They'll be on the screen.
If you win, you win. If you lose, you still win.
Hollywood's biggest stars in Hollywood's biggest films.
I haven't got ball players, I've got girls.
Real classics where the world of sports and movies collide. Every Sunday night at 9 Eastern on ESPN Classic.
Get your body moving with Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10. Get all the music in your head with 20 chart-topping summer hits from 20 superstar acts. Complete your collection today. When you order Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10 through this special TV offer, you'll also receive a second bonus CD, What's New, featuring 10 new songs from artists you'll want to know. Now 10 brings you endless hits from Shakira, Moby, and Vanessa Carlton. Call the number on your screen to order Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10. And you'll also get this bonus CD, What's New, free with your paid order. 2 CDs, just $19.98, plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Rush delivery available. Call now.
With Alabama leading Nebraska 7-3, we rejoin the game late in the first quarter. The Cornhuskers have the ball on their own 20-yard line, first down and 10, here on ESPN Classic.
On ABC's Wide World of Sports today, a lot of fun for you, the Cheyenne Rodeo, some great moments in boxing, the Women's National AU Platform Diving Championship, and a special report on the Italian Grand Prix, won by Mario Andretti. That's at 5 Pacific time, following the football game for the rest of the country. Nebraska to the attack, and the ball inside to Monty Anthony now, who is in there at fullback, replacing Stewart. Anthony, of course, just dogged by bad luck last year, had a couple of operations, separated shoulder, broken wrist, and then on top of all of that, with so much time in the hospital, he had a little trouble with his books. But he worked this summer and got himself eligible to play football again this fall. Second down, call it 7 yards to go for Nebraska from their own 23. Sorley wants to throw. Runs it up the middle. Good work by the Alabama defensive secondary. Sorley looked downfield, could not see an uncovered white red shirt. All he could see was white, so he pulled it down and ran it up to the 27-yard line, where Ricky Gilliland and Wayne Hamilton made the stop.
Keith, he audibilized to a pass when Legg, the linebackers, the safety looked like he's going to fire.
And then Legg dropped off.
And then he
was
dropped
in the
off.
short zone and messed up the whole thing for him. Third down, 2. Long 2. Burns. He wants to throw. He throws it over the middle. The pass is complete to Curtis Craig. It's a foot race. Craig is out of bounds. He's down at the Alabama 35-yard line. Mike Tucker saved the touchdown.
Keith, that's an unusual play. It's a pitch sweep where Byrne was going to throw deep, it looks like, to the split-end lead, but the wingback Craig is a delayed man across the middle, and he's open, and he hits him right on target.
And it's a gain of 37 yards. First down, Nebraska at the Alabama 36-yard line with 2:25 to go in the first quarter. The Tide leading by a score of 7-3. Burns. A reverse to Smith, and back to Sorley, and Sorley throws it, and it is caught by Spaeth, the tight end. Boy, Tom Osborne brought the playbook today, didn't he? Holy cow. Reminds me of the Boomerooski he pulled on Missouri 2 years ago.
That looks like a touch football game. It's actually the same play Alabama threw, except they threw to the strong side. It's a pitch, it's a hand-back reverse, and then he laterals to the tailback, and he throws strong side.
Randy Garcia has come into the lineup now for Sorley, who apparently was shaken up on that last play. Randy Garcia, a senior out of Los Angeles, California, is now in at quarterback. First down at the 25-yard line of Alabama for Nebraska. Garcia gives to Burns. And Burns running hard. Goes inside the 15 to the 14. Blowing a big hole up the middle. Davis and Jorgensen and Lindquist. Let's go back to that fancy thing we saw a moment ago.
Saw it laterals to Byrne, who hands to the wide receiver, who laterals to the quarterback, and he throws to the original man that handed the ball off.
Whatever, it worked. It's first down at the 14 of Alabama. Nebraska bidding for the lead in the late moments of the first quarter. Monty Anthony out of the fullback position is to the 8-yard line before Dewey Mitchell, the linebacker, can bring him down. So this Nebraska team that fumbled at critical times last week turned the ball over 4 times while running up a lot of yardage. They have been something to see today against the Crimson Tide.
I look for Alabama to call timeout. Those 2 pass patterns have really upset them, and they're opening up big holes because they've got that momentum.
Phil Allman is now in at a defensive back for Alabama. He's out there with Jeff Lee covering him one-on-one. They hand it off inside to the fullback, Monty Anthony. Barry Krause is in the game, number 71, and Dewey Mitchell, 61, to make that stop. They are hitting on the field. Have a look at it.
This is a handoff up the middle, and the linebackers scrape off. And they're unblocked, as you can see. Number 77 and number 61 were unblocked, and they scraped when they recognized the play.
It is third down now, and they need a long 3 yards for their first down. Just outside the 7, they've got to go to the 4. They send Burns in motion. Garcia rolls. He throws in the end zone. It is incomplete, intended for Curtis Craig. Both linebackers came peeling back into the end zone to help defend, and it was Phil Allman who was the highest of the reachers. And so it is 4th down for Nebraska with 31 seconds to go. And onto the field comes the kicking team.
Keith, their quarterback audibleized again, and Alabama recognized it and dropped out of their running defense and retreated to cover the pass.
Story on Sorley is he has re-bruised the same shoulder, the right shoulder, that he hurt last week. Randy Garcia will hold, and Billy Todd will try for his second field goal of the afternoon. He hits it from the 14. Oh, it's fake. Garcia rolling out. He throws it. It is caught. It is a touchdown for Nebraska. Rick Burns took it in. The game of football is supposed to be fun. And when you can play it like that, everybody's got to enjoy it.
Keith, that was a gutty call. 3 points wouldn't help them. They surprised Alabama, but then Alabama recovered, and they made a great play to complete the pass and score.
Now the try for the extra point by Billy Todd as Nebraska gets back on top. The crowd yells yes. The referee says it's good. And so with 26 seconds to play in the first period, we've got 17 points on the board as Nebraska leads it 10-7. What's the fake?
They fake the kick. He can put the ball on the tee under the present rule. He sidesteps a couple of men, and the halfback Burns slips out in the flat. And Alabama had him covered. Just an exceptional play.
He looked deep into the end zone looking for space, I think it was, and he wasn't available, and he saw Burns coming across. Now, Burns leaving the blocker put Garcia in some jeopardy because Alabama had some good pressure on him. He drilled it, and Burns put it where it was supposed to be, in the end zone. Now they'll kick off. Todd will kick it. Deep for Alabama, it is Major Ogilvy and Tony Nathan. It's going to Ogilvy, the freshman from Birmingham, at the 11. And he comes to the 27, where he is buried. And Larry Young made the hit on him. ABC's NFL Monday Night Football. The return of Dandy Don Meredith to join Howard Cosell and Frank Gifford next Monday night at 9 Eastern Time. The San Francisco 49ers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. They've not met since 1973. Be fun to see that one as Dandy Don comes back to ABC. Here we go now with first down for Alabama at the 27. They trail 10-7. And Rutledge gives to the second man, Nathan, over the right side. Nathan is cut down at the 31. The way Nebraska is flipping that ball around the field harks you back to the days of Devaney when he had all the horses and Johnny Rogers running up and down the field. Time has run out now after one period of play. Nebraska 10, Alabama 7.
How did you sleep last night? Did you toss and turn or lie awake for hours only to wake up this morning stiff and groggy? If you're not sleeping well, don't settle for a mattress that promises better sleep but doesn't deliver. The key to better sleep is the Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort. Select Comfort carefully studied the science of sleep before designing this revolutionary bed. Hard metal coils can poke and prod your body, causing you to toss and turn. Foam, like a sponge, can break down over time. But the Sleep Number bed conforms to your neck, back, and hips for more proper support.
With the Sleep Number bed, the support to the spine is natural. There's nothing more natural than air.
The secret is patented air chamber technology that lets both of you adjust the firmness of the bed to your exact preference, your sleep number. Once the bed is set to your own level of comfort and support, you'll experience fewer painful pressure points, so you'll get more of the deep recuperative sleep you need. All of this can be yours with the simple touch of a button. This is the only bed clinically proven to improve sleep quality and relieve back pain. Call now. We'll rush you this free brochure and video, and you'll learn more about Select Comfort's state-of-the-art sleep-on-air technology.
The innerspring bed, of course, would develop a divot in the middle.
It starts to sink pretty quickly, and this one doesn't.
It was amazing. It was like sleeping on a cloud.
We're so sure the Sleep Number bed can help you sleep better. We guarantee it. It cost about the same as an innerspring mattress, yet in abuse tests, the Sleep Number bed was more than twice as durable. Independent clinical studies conducted at Stanford and Duke universities showed that participants fell asleep faster and experienced a better quality sleep. Don't be fooled by cheap imitations. There's only one authentic Sleep Number bed. And only Select Comfort was ranked #1 by Furniture Today 2 years running.
Call 1-800-896-1441 for your free video and brochure. In it will include complete details about this revolutionary bed and our 30-night in-home trial. Don't delay. Call 1-800-896-1441. Call now.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? Now, through Matrix Direct, a 35-year-old man could get $250,000 coverage for less than $15 a month. Guaranteed for 10 years from Protective Life Insurance Company. A 40-year-old man could get $250,000 coverage for less than $17 a month. Call for a fast, free quote over the phone. Matrix Direct, 1-800-887-8512.
As we start the second quarter of play, to bring you up to date, Todd, a 29-yard field goal. Rutledge, a 7-yard run to make it 7-3 Alabama. And then Burns on that 7-yard pass from Garcia to cap an 80-yard drive. And it's 10-7 Nebraska. Alabama, second down and 6 from the 31. They give it inside. And it's Johnny Davis slashing for about 4 yards up close to the first down near the 37-yard line. And now let's check scores with Bill Fleming.
Okay, and here's one that everybody's been waiting for, Keith. 7-6 in the first game between these two old rivals in 43 years. Iowa State scored first on Tom Buck's 63-yard punt return, and then Dennis Mosley came back with a 77-yard run for Iowa, and it is now 7-6. Incidentally, Tom Sorley was hurt. His right shoulder was bruised in that last drive, and so the starting Nebraska quarterback is in doubt. However, the way Randy Garcia took him in to score, maybe they won't miss it.
Well, Garcia was the starter last week, so maybe he'll have a chance to improve things for him. It is first down for Alabama. The nose of the ball, good enough. And they didn't really have to measure it, and so they mark it at the 37 and send the play over the middle with 38, Davis carrying the ball, Big John. He's gained 24 yards so far today in 5 carries. Put the ball at the 40 and call it second down and 7. And there is Tom Sorley, who started at quarterback for Nebraska, out with a bruised shoulder. Second down, 7. Rutledge to Davis. Johnny Davis has never been stopped for a loss in the 3 years he's been playing, 3 years plus, been playing football at Alabama. He went for 2 that time.
He's one of the best wishbone fullbacks of all time. He runs with a reckless abandon, and you have to honor him whether you think he's got the ball or not.
It's third down now and a short 5 yards with Tim Travis in at a wide receiver position. They send Nathan out of the backfield, send him wide as well. So you got Newsom and Nathan wide. And Rutledge fakes, and he unloads it. And the play is good for the first down as number 42 got outside Major Ogilvy, who had gone in the I formation as the tailback. Now, he's the right halfback out of the wishbone, 190-pound freshman. But when they line up in the I, he, that time, went to the tailback position. And the ball is advanced to very near the Nebraska 45-yard line, where it's first down. He gained 12 yards.
It was perfect execution of the triple option. The defensive end, Andrews, charged.
Newsom is wide to the right. Travis wide to the left. First down, Alabama. Ball is handed up the middle to Johnny Davis. Runs hard, doesn't he? He goes inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. So he's got 7 yards in his pocket on that carry. And the first quarter statistics.
Look at 119 and 117 at that pace. We'll have over 400 by both teams.
The ball is on the 38. Alabama is working into the wind, blowing right into their face, about 14 miles an hour. It was 76 degrees at game time. And they are playing on artificial surface. Rutledge getting pressure, gets the pass away, intended for Ozzie Newsom, and he, under the pressure, threw it too deep. He had decent coverage that time, too, as Harvey went back with him. Here's Bill again.
A couple of old rivals meet next week, and they're playing today, of course, different opponents. Penn State is now leading Houston 20-14. That game is now in the second quarter. But how about this shocker? West Virginia over Maryland 21-0. They're still in the first half as Kendrick has just passed 54 yards to Thomas for the third West Virginia score.
That's a stunner. Third down for Alabama. They need 3. And they go to the money man. And he's got the first down. Johnny Davis getting a solid block from Bob Crowder to spring him across the line of scrimmage. And Alabama has it first down at the Nebraska 23. They'll call it the 24, where they put it. Very impressive, tough march here by Alabama. 3 6-man front now. Almost to 7 with a cornerback up there for Nebraska. Rutledge wants to put it up. He does. The pass is complete to Bruce Bolton. And he's down to the Nebraska 15-yard line, just a yard and a half short of a first down.
Once again, the simple out pattern. Defensive back was playing a little bit too loose for this close to the goal line.
Well, it looked like they wanted to force the run that time, and that is the kind of pass, Frank, that 6 points if safety steps in front of it and goes. But so far, Nebraska hasn't had anybody out there.
They are fearful of their deep patterns.
Second down, a yard and a half for the first down. Rutledge pitches the ball back to Nathan, and there's an outstanding defensive play by Jim Pillen, the monster man, number 29. Loss is back to the 19-yard line. Now it brings up 3rd and long.
That's caused by the quarterback pitching before he got to the defensive end.
Ozzie Newsom comes out, and Bolton comes back in at a receiver position for Alabama. The ball is at the 19. They've got to go inside the 14 for the first down. Now time is called by Jeff Rutledge. So looking at the Nebraska defense, he didn't like what he saw. He wants to talk with the coaching staff. 10:56 to go, first half. Nebraska leads Alabama 10-7.
If you don't have an arrow bed, how do you sleep at night? There must be 50 ways the arrow bed saves the day. Like reason 19, you've got the guest room, but no guest bed. Number 3, your guest bed invites your guest to go away. Or reason 13, your mother-in-law's coming for a visit right now. Relax. Just plug in the arrow bed. Push the button. And you have a comfortable, adjustable, extra bed in less than 1 minute. No pumping, no struggling, no problems. The Aero Bed's a guest bed, an overnight bed, an every night bed. The instant, anytime, anywhere bed. Want more reasons? The new pump is recessed, so the Aero Bed fits absolutely anywhere. It even fits your standard size sheets. And it's more powerful, so it's 30% faster and 20% firmer. It's even adjustable. The one-touch comfort control makes it as firm or as soft as you want, with premium quadra-coil construction for a smoother surface, for more comfort. And it can hold up to 650 pounds, but it stores away quickly and easily in just seconds to save you space. And if people think you spent thousands of dollars on an adjustable bed, we won't tell if you don't. And the #1 reason to get the Aero Bed? Because now you can get the new and improved Aero Bed at the same low price.
Call the toll-free number on your screen now to get the Aero Bed for just 4 easy payments of only $33. Be one of the first 500 callers and we'll take off a payment. That's just 3 payments of $33.
Sleep on it for 30 nights. If you don't rest easier, just return it for your money back. Plus, get this free carry bag. At this price, you can give one to a guest and keep one for yourself. Hey, that's one more way the Aero Bed saves the night and day. So call now. How many ways will you use your Aero Bed?
Venus and Serena Williams.
They're loud, they're funky.
Sports Century Friday.
They were 2 little black girls in the white tennis world.
From the streets of Compton.
Mitchell Williams would scream obscenities at them, because this is how it's going to be on the tour.
To the grass of Wimbledon.
They were ostracized.
The players were offended that they didn't show them respect.
The inside story of a tennis revolution.
It would take your breath away. I've never seen tennis being played like this in my life.
Venus and Serena Williams. Sports Century. 8 p.m. Friday on ESPN Classic.
Primo with the first. Primo cuts his Keith Primo wins this game in the 5th overtime.
Back here at Lincoln, Nebraska, with 10:56 to go in the first half, and Nebraska trying to assemble its defense properly to stop Alabama on 3rd down and 5.5 from the Nebraska 19. Nathan, the deep man, out of the eye. Rutledge back to throw. Looks for Newsom. Throws it. Scramble for it. Newsom comes down with it. He simply took it away from Ted Harvey. Both of them had a hold of it, and Newsom came down with it. We've got a penalty flag thrown. Somebody hit him when he was out of bounds.
This is a simple sideline pattern. Down the goal line, the defensive back Harvey did not back up. He makes a good charge forward, and looks like it's a tie. But Newsom is the strongest, 6'2", 215 pounds, and he comes down with the ball.
Then when he rumbled out of bounds, here comes number 29 Pillen across to hit him out of bounds. That's a personal foul. Newsom shaken for a moment, but appears to be all right as he comes back up the sidelines. The penalty now moves the ball to a 1st and goal situation for Alabama, just inside the Nebraska 2. Newsom has caught 3 passes for 61 yards, key passes in each one of the drives by Alabama. Rutledge is now 6 out of 11 for 90 yards throwing. 1st and goal to go for Alabama, just inside the Nebraska 2. Rutledge keeps. Bumbo pitches out. And Nathan gets it into the corner. That ball was almost fumbled. But a good flip, just enough pressure on the ball to get it to Nathan, and Nathan then just took it right to the corner.
That's from repetition. Bunning had to play 1,000 times. The cornerback surprised him by blitzing to the inside in a collision pass.
And so the Crimson Tide regains the lead at 10:45 to go in the 2nd quarter. Chapman to kick and Kevin Jones to hold. Drills it. So both left-footed kickers are doing well this afternoon in Lincoln, Nebraska. Here is the touchdown. And you watch Rutledge get popped here by that cornerback.
It's the triple option where he reads the key, the tackle closes and tackles Davis. He goes to the next man, and here's the cornerback.
He just barely got rid of it.
Repetition. Comes to the front.
Nathan took it in. It was Tim Fisher who had come up and belted him just as he unloaded it. So it's 73 yards and 11 plays for Alabama, using 4 minutes and 41 seconds, and the Crimson Tide is on top for the second time today by a score of 14-10.
When you have money problems, just going to the mailbox can be frightening. It's the same when the phone rings. You know it's another creditor. I thought bankruptcy was the only way out. Then I called Ameridebt.
Every day, Ameridebt helps more people with money problems. We're a nonprofit organization offering free consultations to consumers seeking to eliminate their debt.
Now my balances are dropping, and I only have one small monthly payment.
Call this number regardless of your situation. Ameridebt, helping America get out of debt.
New this fall on ABC. He's smarter than he looks.
My name is Jim Prufrock. I'm an agent of the federal government.
He's tougher than you think.
I now intend to make certain you see the inside of a federal prison.
He's in more danger than he knows.
What are you looking for in this town, Jim?
He's a heartbeat from love.
Can I have this dance?
And even closer to destruction.
There's something big happening here.
From Ben Affleck and Sean Bailey, a mystery you can live, $1 million you can win. Push Nevada, Thursdays this fall on ABC.
Play the game. Win.
Tommy. What did I tell you about riding without a helmet? What happens if you fall? You can get hurt. Now promise me you'll always wear a helmet.
I promise.
Good. Now climb up that ladder and get Daddy that dish.
DirecTV Movers Connection. Leave your old dish and we'll install a new one with just a phone call. DirecTV. Happy watching.
When you first heard about high-speed internet, you couldn't wait to get up and running. Then reality hit. It was out of reach. Until now, unleash the power of satellite internet with DirectWay, offered through DirecTV. Faster browsing, quicker downloads, without tying up your phone line, no matter where you live. Call 1-866-GET-D-WAY and make DirectWay your new best friend. Now get DirecTV programming and high-speed internet all in one dish. Come and get it.
Nebraska owns the football. First down at their own 20-yard line. Keith Jackson along with Frank Broyles and Bill Fleming. Here in Lincoln for this afternoon's game with Alabama leading 14-10. And here is Nebraska now trying to get itself upfield for some field position. The backfield is Monty Anthony, number 49, carried the ball. Barry Krause, the linebacker for Alabama, made the tackle. Randy Garcia is the quarterback. Curtis Craig, the wing. And Isaiah is number 32 at the deep position out of the I formation. Jeff Lee is a wide receiver, and Mark Dufresne is the tight end. Tom Davis, an All-American candidate at center. Second down and 9 from the 21. Garcia unloads it in a hurry to Hip. He's loose on the sidelines. Oh, look out! Got away. Mike Tucker, number 21, saved the touchdown. And Isaiah can run. He just went 53 there.
It was that lateral pass, Keith, where they could use their blockers downfield.
Hamilton almost messed up the play for Alabama, and Garcia went a fraction of a second disaster to success.
The new rule this year allows you to block downfield, and that's what happened. They were blocking before the pass was thrown legally and set up the play.
First down, Nebraska at the Alabama 26. Oh, that ball is moving, isn't it? It's Hip. And Hip is all the way down to the 13-yard line before Phil Allman can stop him.
Both teams are missing those big defensive linemen, as we talked about at the front of the show.
I.M. Hip. 200-pound sophomore from Chapin, South Carolina. He is going to become, if he continues at this pace, the most celebrated walk-on ever at Nebraska.
They're taking him out because he's had a little trouble holding on the ball. They want the more experienced Byrne in there closer to the goal line.
So call it the 13, where it's first down and 10, Nebraska. The Alabama 13. Burns in motion. They give it to the fullback, Stewart, and he's inside the 5, close to the 3. It's Montgomery carrying. Monty Anthony carrying. Behind Jorgensen over the left side of Tom Davis and Kevin Clark. The left side of the offensive line for Nebraska doing a good job at 250, 235, and 238. Lee is back in at a wide position now for Nebraska. They got two tight ends in the lineup. On second down and a yard, they go to Burns and Richard Burns. Rick Burns nails at about the 3-yard line as he tried to go over the top. He should have a first down, and he does. First and goal to go for Nebraska.
That experienced offensive line of moving out forward and giving those backs plenty of running room.
The ball is just barely outside the 2-yard line of Alabama with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the first half. And Nebraska now trying to regain the lead. Anthony and Burns are the setbacks. Burns. Touchdown. Will try for the extra point out of Randy Garcia's hole. Tom Sorley, the starting quarterback, went down with injury, but Nebraska hasn't missed a beat with Garcia in there, I'll tell you that. And Todd drills it. And the Cornhuskers are back on top by a score of 17-14 with 3:26 to go in the first half.
On the replay, it's a power isolation play.
Over the top, Rick Burns for the lead for Nebraska again.
Imagine coming home every night to a symphony of jets, all playing their part to make you feel better than ever. Sound good? Then call now, and we'll send you a free brochure on the hot tub more people relax in than any other. Hot Spring Spas. Slip into 102 degrees of warm, pulsating water, and you'll instantly find yourself 180 degrees from the everyday world. Your work, your worries, all drift away. Hot Spring Spas give you what other hot tubs don't, like our exclusive no-fault 6000 heater, our easy-to-operate control system, just set it and forget it, and the 100% no-bypass filtration system that works round the clock to keep the water crystal clear. Hot Spring Spas. Always hot, always clean, always ready when you are. And multi-layered insulation keeps electricity bills down. Easy to set up, easy to maintain, easy for Consumers Digest to award one of our models a Best Buy every time they've rated hot tubs. After another long day or another battle to stay fit, a hot spring spa is the place to relieve your stress, revive your spirit, and reconnect with loved ones. Drift away to a symphony played by the world's most unique variety of jets. Feel our patented Moto Massage jet sweep up and down your back. The Quartet jet system work your neck and shoulders. Our footwell systems soothe your tired feet. With the world's #1 brand backed by a Fortune 500 company, you get unparalleled technology, superior quality, and the ongoing support of a professional dealer, so you'll never be left out in the cold. To enjoy an underwater symphony at home, call now or visit our website to get your free brochure and the dealer near you. Hot Spring Spas, built for a lifetime of relaxation.
It was an innocent time when you hoped that first date would end with a first kiss. Now, TV Music for You recalls the memories of your teenage crush with 30 unforgettable classics.
Every night I hope and pray a dream lover will come my way. Well, love, lovey, darling, come and go with me. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la, happy birthday, sweet 16. Since I met you, baby.
Teenage Crush, 30 songs you took into your heart where they'll stay forever.
Johnny Angel, how I love him. Never knew what I missed till I kissed you. He's so fine. Doo-lang, doo-lang, I will follow him. My love is higher than a mission dove. Well, that'll be the day
30 timeless original hits on 2 CDs or 2 cassettes. Here's how to order. Call this toll-free number now to order Teenage Crush. 2 CDs, $26.99, 2 cassettes, $21.99, plus shipping and handling. Have your credit card ready and call now.
This week, 2 guys, 2 surfboards, the search for the perfect wave, and the endless summer. On Real Classics, you get the movie, and you get the inside story from the people who make classic films great. Director Bruce Brown.
It was basically a whole movie.
Plus, the king of the surf guitar, Dick Dale.
It was pure, virginistic fun, and that was a way of life that will never come back.
The Endless Summer, 9 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
With less than a minute to play in the half, Bama has a first down and 10 on the Cornhusker 30-yard line, trailing 17-14 here on ESPN Classic.
Newsom was playing in a tight end position coming out of that formation. He's caught 5 now for 99 yards. 40 seconds to go, first half. Rutledge back to throw, looks for Bolton, throws it, it's incomplete. Jim Pillen was there, and as the ball passed by, Pillen hit him hard, and he's shaken up.
This is an inside pass because they're playing 2 deep safety man, and both passes that they've thrown on this drive have been inside, just a look-in pattern, but Pullen comes up in collisions as the ball gets there.
Pillen has to leave the game, and Kent Smith comes in, and of course he's from Thief River Falls, Minnesota, which is a great little town. I'll have to go there someday. He's a senior and has played a lot here. You don't lose much experience. They pitch it forward to Newsom coming from the tight end position. So again, they're going to the bottom of the playbook as that play goes down to about the 20 and close to a first down. It is a first down, I think, for Alabama, isn't it? Not quite, apparently, as they go to a quick snap, and Rutledge throws it out of bounds. They were just inches short of the first down, and Alabama, huddling in a hurry, threw the ball out of bounds to stop the clock with 14 seconds remaining. They want to get the kicking team in.
Under the new rule, the shovel pass inside to the end is a good play because you can block the linebackers before the ball's thrown.
Roger Chapman out of Kevin Jones' hold from the 27. Not much noise down there. It must be good. It is. So the Nebraska folks who react so big to their team, relatively silent that time as Chapman hits one from 37 yards, and we'll go to halftime even at 17 unless Nebraska does something with 10 seconds to go.
NFL 2002 is here, and this year Sports Illustrated and NFL Films want to knock you out with the ultimate NFL package. You'll get the official NFL Films highlight video of your favorite team, available on DVD or VHS, plus an NFL team bobblehead doll, both free with your paid subscription. With your official NFL team highlight video, you'll see who'll do what to who in 2002. Call now and you'll also get an exclusive team logo NFL bobblehead doll, free. Pick a team, any team. The choice is yours. Both are free when you order 55 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.59 an issue. Save more than 50% off the cover price. When you use your credit or debit card, you'll also get this fleece stadium blanket embroidered with the Sports Illustrated logo, free. Get the best of NFL 2002. 3 great gifts free from Sports Illustrated and nowhere else. Get into it.
This is Bowflex, an entire gym in one easy-to-use machine. Strength training with Bowflex is so effective that we guarantee you'll get the results you want in 6 weeks or less. One simple workout. 20 minutes a day, 3 days a week. Bowflex is real. The results are real. Call right now for a free video and brochure. Bowflex, the power is yours.
Venus and Serena Williams.
They're loud, they're funky.
Sports Century Friday.
They were 2 little black girls in the white tennis world.
From the streets of Compton.
Mitchell Williams would scream obscenities at them, because this is how it's going to be on the tour.
To the grass of Wimbledon.
They were ostracized.
The players were offended that they didn't show them respect.
The inside story of a tennis revolution.
It would take your breath away. I've never seen tennis being played like this in my life.
Venus and Serena Williams. Sports Century. 8 p.m. Friday on ESPN Classic.
17-17 ball game as Alabama will put it in play, first down from the 38-yard line. The crowd of 75,899 almost quiet here going into the third quarter. I think they yelled themselves hoarse. They got to wait and get their wind a little bit. Neal goes in motion. Newsom comes into the tight end position. And Rutledge keeps it. And he is cut down at the 44-yard line. Coming out of the secondary is Jeff Pillen, the monster man, to make the tackle.
Keith, that was the outside option, which is a great play against the Nebraska defense playing as tight. The end closed, and the read key gave him the option inside. He was looking for the pitch downfield.
It is that kind of a play, too, in which Jack O'Rear was so effective and has been in his career at Alabama. Second down and 4 yards to go, just short of the 45-yard line. Rutledge looks to throw, looks at Neal, getting a little heat now, throws it short. It's intercepted. It is intercepted by linebacker Lee Kuntz of Nebraska. Jeff Pullen was leading the charge on Rutledge. Jeff looked downfield, couldn't find his deep man, tried to dump it, and when he dumped it into that short zone, the linebacker got it.
The pass was to the tight end, and he was covered, and the rush was on him, and he should not have thrown the ball in for... Here's Kuntz, number 38. He's backing up in the regular position. He sees the ball thrown. It's in front of him, and all he has to do is break up and catch it.
And Alabama now got to put the defense on as Nebraska has the ball at the Tide. 39, first down, and Garcia gives to Rick Burns. He's outside. He's got blocking. He's got a first down inside the 20-yard line. Mike Kramer finally tracked him down.
Keep that offensive line of moving the Alabama defense back and giving him plenty of room to break for daylight, and he is good.
12 carries, 89 yards for Rick Burns. First down, Nebraska at the Alabama 17 with 11:15 to go, third quarter. Both teams well over 200 yards in the first half in total offense. Curtis Craig, the wingback. Touchdown. Curtis Craig, the wingback, reversing, got a sensational block from Greg Jorgensen, number 63. He cut down Don McNeil, and Craig, with a hurdle, took it in.
He's not a Johnny Rodgers, but he looked great on that play.
Billy Todd will try the extra point, and Nebraska, 10:54 to go, third quarter, is back on top. It's good. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers exercise opportunity as they take it in for the touchdown from 39 yards.
I've always loved working on computers, and in the Army, that's what I do.
If you never thought about the U.S. Army or Army Reserve, think about this. There are 212 ways for you to become a soldier and work at a job you'll love. Call for this free video to find out which job is right for you. And if you call 1-800-645-ARMY right now, you'll also receive a free Army t-shirt with your video. Discover the 212 ways you can be an Army of One.
These are real classics.
The world of sports and movies collide.
The best sports movies of all time.
Raging Bull. Hoosiers.
Major League.
A league of their own. What are you looking at?
Presented with exclusive insight.
Drilled it. Bam.
I kept making it and making it.
From the actors and directors who made these classics.
Wrestling is you against yourself.
It's a beautiful ensemble piece.
Absolutely.
Real classics. It's more than just the movies. Every Sunday night at 9 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
Can you move it like Get your body moving with Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10. Get all the music in your head with 20 chart-topping summer hits from 20 superstar acts. Complete your collection today. When you order Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10 through this special TV offer, you'll also receive a second bonus CD, What's New, featuring 10 new songs from artists you'll want to know. Now 10 brings you endless hits from Shakira, Moby, and Vanessa Carlton. Call the number on your screen to order Now That's What I Call Music Volume 10. And you'll also get this bonus CD, What's New, free with your paid order. 2 CDs, just $19.98 plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Rush delivery available. Call now.
And on a final just in, Penn State, which meets Maryland next week, defeated Houston today 31-14. We begin the fourth quarter, and here's Keith Jackson.
Thank you, Bill. Alabama trying to move it. Third down and just a little bit of real estate needed for the first down. And you see Tony Nathan go over the right side and bite off a big chunk, about 7 yards, to move it down for a first down. There's Sorley on the sidelines. Started today for Nebraska at quarterback. Tom is checking the shoulder he left in the first quarter. Garcia has done a superb job in relief of him at the signal calling position. Now it is at the Nebraska 27-yard line where it is first down for the Crimson Tide. Rutledge is in at quarterback for Alabama. Rutledge to throw it. Looks for Newsom. Got him open. Ozzie makes a fine falling catch. The man has incredible hands, and Ted Harvey was there to pin him down.
Once again, it's the out pattern to Newsom because they're playing him deep. They brought their strong safety up in the running game. You can see the right defensive halfback playing deep, giving him the flat. It was audibleized by the quarterback in a sensational catch.
7th catch for 116 yards for Ozzie Newsom. The time of possession is virtually even starting the fourth quarter. 23:06 Alabama, 21:54 Nebraska. Huskers lead 24-17. Second down, they need just a little bit. Rutledge turns it up. No, he does not, because Jim Whiteman, number 59, is right there to pin him for a loss. And it'll be third down now and a better part of 2 yards for Alabama. Sort of surprised he didn't either go long or send the big guy in the middle. Third quarter numbers are right there.
It's about even, as we can see, 350 to 305, and now the turnovers have evened up.
And the change will come on. They're going to give the forward progress, apparently, a little more than we thought, so they'll check it out and see whether or not they have a first down or how much they do need, in fact, for the first down. They are short. They need about 6 inches. Total yardage so far in this ball game, 665 yards for the 2 teams. So the defensive staffs of these respective teams, I suggest, might have some long nights in front of them.
Well, we felt that way before the game started, that the offenses had all the weapons.
Third down for Alabama. They need about 6. They've got big Johnny Davis lined up at fullback in the wishbone. He's never been tackled for a loss. 4 years now at Alabama. But he doesn't get it. They give it instead to the second man. They send Davis over the right side behind Kreider and Bunch. Give it to the second fellow, and Davis becomes, in effect, a blocking lineman under that condition and gives Nathan some room.
And the right halfback led through, too. It's just a power play to make that first down, and Nathan can leap over the line very effectively at times, and he's got a sprained ankle and has to take himself out.
That puts John Crow in the backfield for Alabama, where it is first down from the 13-yard line of Nebraska. The Huskers are leading 24-17 in the fourth quarter, 13:30 to go in the game. Rutledge rolls. He looks. He throws for Bolton. He's got it. He's out of bounds at about the 4. And they beat Ted Harvey on the play. Larry Velasic coming over to help, but couldn't get there in time. A look at Mr. Bolton doing his thing.
Keith, normally the defensive halfback won't respect deep this close to the goal line, but he does. And here again, it's an out pattern, and finally the defensive halfback makes the break, but it's right on target. Had to be.
It also indicates the strength of Jeff Rutledge's arm.
And the confidence, because he audibleized to it.
And so it is second down and 2. And is Crow diving for the first down? He should have it. Looks like Alabama might be working now at first and goal, down around the 2-yard line.
You have to give Bunch and Kreider the credit. Kreider's about 260 pounds, and Bunch was the finest freshman they've ever had at Alabama, and their key situations, they're running right behind him.
John Crow did his job. He comes out. Nathan's back in.
This is their favorite goal line play, running right behind those two mammoth linemen.
First and goal from the 2. Nathan, short. Got half of it. 13 minutes to go in the game. Alabama trying to tie it right here. Whatever wind advantage there might be in the fourth quarter will belong to Alabama.
The end zone stands block most of the wind from having much effect down on the field, particularly in the passing game, maybe a little bit in the punting game.
Ball is marked, as you see, inside the 1. Second down, goal to go for the Tide. Nathan, touchdown.
And not much noise, is there? I was going to say, not much noise. But Nathan is good on that play because he gets the ball deep in the backfield. The quarterback turns, it's not a really wishbone play. They turn and hand the ball deep in the backfield. The fullback and right halfback lead him right over Bunch and Crowder, who are moving the defensive line back. And then he has great spring like those Sam Cunningham used to do at Southern Cal.
For the extra point, Roger Chapman out of Kevin Jones' hole. This will tie it. Penalty flag down. Nebraska was offside. I don't know if there was movement inside the line, but I do know that there was an offside move by one of the men in the red shirt. So they wave off the penalty, I think. And the score is now 24-24.
Would you do this to a $1,000 leather sofa? Ouch! Of course not. But accidents do happen, and we can fix them like new with liquid leather. It'll make that ruined sofa, this damaged briefcase, this torn leather jacket, all like new again. And it's so easy to do. Just fill in the sore spot with the high-tech urethane compound with perfectly matched color. Cover with the finishing patch and let dry. Remove, and you have a perfect match that lasts forever. It's great for vinyl and naugahyde, too. Use it to fix that ugly crack on your dashboard. Just apply and let dry. It works every time. You get all the colors you need, along with an easy-to-follow mixing chart that shows you how to perfectly match any color. Even these ruined $90 pumps can be made like new. Just apply and let dry. $600 to replace this vinyl car top? No way. Just apply and let dry. $370 for a new car seat? Not a chance. Just apply and let dry. How about this expensive floor? Not a problem. Just apply and let dry. You never need heat or special tools. Just apply and let dry for a perfect match that lasts forever. You'd gladly pay $70, even $80 for this little miracle that can save you hundreds. Liquid leather is just $19.95. But it gets even better. Order now with your credit card and get Insta Fabric absolutely free. It works like a charm to repair tears and cigarette burns on any kind of fabric or upholstery to just like new. Use liquid leather for 30 days. If you're not 100% satisfied, return it for a refund. Either way, keep Insta Fabric as a free gift. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-895-1001 to order liquid leather for just $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Or send check or money order to Liquid Leather, P.O. Box 66, Marlboro, Massachusetts, 01752. For faster delivery, call 1-800-895-1001.
New this fall on ABC.
I hear a murmur.
Might be a bad enchilada.
They're not your average doctors.
I'm trying to help this woman. So am I.
To save a life, they'll break every rule in the book.
All we need is a table with good overhead lighting.
You perform surgery on a non-patient.
Try not to let arbitrary rules get in the way of helping patients.
Isn't she dead?
What?
The era of the cowboy surgeon is over.
MDs, Wednesdays, 10/9 Central this fall on ABC.
Foul on this line for the Dallas Stars. Just by Hall. Shot, Yarrow Lebanon. Hall, loose puck. Hall, shot, star. The Dallas Stars have won the Stanley Cup.
Well, Maryland has come to life. In the third quarter, they scored 2 touchdowns, and now with 8 minutes and 17 seconds to go in that game, they've narrowed the gap to 10 points. We're down 1 point at 24-0. All right, let's go back to this one.
24-24. Bear Bryant was trying to get time called to accept the penalty against Nebraska, possibly to put him in position to go for 2 points, but it had already been waved off before he could get involved. And So the Bear now is looking at a 24-24 ball game, as is Tom Osborne, coach of the Nebraska Cornhuskers, with 12 minutes and 34 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. What a ball game. Alabama has the wind advantage as Chapman kicks it into the end zone. He's hit the end zone on every one of his kicks today, and Curtis Craig isn't going to fool with it. He just says, let's take it out there to the 20, and where we know we got it.
That was a wise decision because they kicked from the 45, and the lineman was 5 yards closer to where he caught the ball.
So here is Nebraska now in a tie ball game with Randy Garcia coming in at quarterback. First down, Huskers at the 20. They're looking into the wind, but it's not that much. It's not that much right now, anyway. Anthony and Burns are the deep backs for Nebraska. That's Anthony. Not much. 2 at the most. Ricky Gilliland, number 92, is on the bottom of that stack as he moved over to help out the defensive lineman.
Second down.
Call it second down and 8 from the 22. Lead to the right side for Nebraska. Garcia obviously audibilizing, gives it out on that counter reverse to the wingback Curtis Craig, and Craig gets it out to the 28-yard line. He stumbles a little bit as he started to make his cut. Otherwise, he might have picked up enough for the first down.
Or maybe a touchdown, because all of Alabama's defense had rotated to the field, and he audibilized to the reverse, the fake to the field, and it left them there with defensive people to the boundary. They were lucky to get them down.
Now, and Nebraska's been audibilizing quite a bit, as you see the average gains and the number of plays in the game. They might serve them well now to go on our first sound, wouldn't it? Quick snap.
It would catch Alabama moving.
5-man front for the Tide. Linebackers in that 52 defense. Pitch goes to Rick Burns. He's got the first down. He's a runner. He's out to the 34.
The big thing on that particular play that O.J. Simpson made so famous off the high, you get us tied to the line of scrimmage, and a good back turns inside and makes the first down.
Rick Burns is now going over 100 yards of the game on 16 carries. He has 102.
He made some great cuts.
First down, Huskers, just short of the 34. A tie ball game, 24-24. Fourth quarter, 10:59 to go. Garcia rides it out, gives it to Burns. Burns trying to outrun the pursuit. And he's up to about the 38 before he is brought down by McLean and Rich Wingo. I'll tell you, that Wingo fellow has been all over the football field today, too.
He's still inside on the wide plays, kind of like an extra linebacker, even though he's a safety and a linebacker, excuse me.
See now that Burns totals 106 on 17 carries in this ball game. Andrew Franklin, number 39, is on the field now at fullback for Nebraska. Second down, 6. Whistle stops it before the play develops. Too much time, Nebraska.
And the reason is that Alabama's defense were moving backward and forward, and Garcia wanted to change the play, and it takes a little while to call another play, change the blocking, give the lineman a chance to adjust to the defense and adjust to their blocking. 5-yard penalty.
Andrew Franklin, who is now leaving the ball game, having been in one play, he came to Nebraska from Alabama.
That's hard to do. Leave that state.
Well, he's from Anniston. Freshman. Second down now, 11 yards to go for Nebraska. The ball will be put in play at the 33. Long count again. Garcia swings it out to Rick Burns. Penalty flag goes down as Rick Burns gets it up to the 40, close to the 45-yard line. Let's see what the call is. It was a swing pass. In a sense, it was completed behind the line of scrimmage. One of these days, we're going to get somebody throw one automatically back there because the lineman being downfield, because they're sometimes screened away, but apparently this is not the case here.
No, their man that faked through the line had grabbed a hold of their linebacker.
holding Nebraska. Bad break for the Huskers. That's going to back them up.
The new rule has really opened up offensive football. I'm impressed with the new rule, and that particular swing pass Nebraska has used for years, and sometimes it works, sometimes it didn't, but now you can block downfield before they catch it, block the linebackers, big play.
So good happenings for the Tide, bad news for the Huskers as the ball is marched back 15 yards to the 26-yard line. Penalties now, Nebraska 6 for 47 yards total. Alabama only 2 calls against them for 15 yards. 10 minutes to go in the game. It's second down at the 26. They've got to go to the 44 for the first down. They give it to Rick Burns. And Burns is over the 33-yard line. And they're looking at long yardage on third down. Let's check up with other scores. Look at that final, Bill.
Yes, sir. That is the final now. West Virginia over Maryland 24-16. That means we've got our second big upset of the day. Clemson earlier had nosed out Georgia 7-6.
The incredible balance in college football today, Keith.
Third down and 12 yards to go from the 33. Garcia to put it up. He throws for Smith. He's got it. An incredible catch by Tim Smith. He caught it over Don McNeil. You talk about concentration.
He was in bounds on the fly pattern with his feet. He reached back on just the fly pattern. He reached back, it looked like, out of bounds and kept his feet in bounds, which is legal.
You can't fault McNeil because he did about everything he could do except hit him with a hoe handle.
Everything has happened in this game for both teams. Great offense.
Right near the 35-yard line of Alabama. First down, Nebraska. 24-24 game, 9:15 to play in the fourth quarter. Garcia turns and pitches wide. To Burns, he's on the corner. And he's close to a first down. Mike Kramer ran him out. One more look at that catch that Smith looked into his hands.
He's sprinting down the field, and McNeil has him covered perfectly. And it appears that he kept his feet in bounds, Smith, but he reached out behind him with the ball out of bounds and catching the ball. Reaching right there and pulls it in and lands in bounds with 1 foot.
First down as Burns got around the corner to make it first down at the Alabama 25. Garcia still got it. He's got room on the sideline. And they shove him out. He just stood back there and hid the ball for a while. He had the defensive unit for Alabama sort of froze him. If he'd have started a half a step sooner, he might have gone all the way.
Byrne made a great fake up the middle. It was a type of a bootleg pass where he put the ball on his hip, retreated, and hoped to get it behind the secondary. But Alabama wasn't fooled on the play, but he showed a lot of confidence and broke the nice game.
8 yards just inside the Alabama 18. They go to the 15, so it's about 2.5 yards for the first down. A 24-24 ball game with 9 minutes to play in it. Burns in motion. Give it to Monty Anthony. Up the middle he goes to the 10-yard line. One surge after another in this ball game.
They put a man in motion, and somehow that distracts the lineman and gets the offense moving off that line, and they hand it off to the fullback, and up the middle he went.
There's the passing and running yardage of this game, and now Nebraska's moved ahead in the running department, just barely. First down, just outside the 10-yard line. It's Rick Burns. He just hammers you. He's to the 5. There's nothing fancy about him when he comes at you straight on. He just simply comes as hard as he can and says, here I am. Take your best shot.
And he's tough to get down, but that play was set up by the blocking of Ken Spade. He hooked the Alabama defensive end. They had the fullback and guard out in front of him, and Burns just turned downfield very wise to get as much as he could.
Burns now at 129 yards in the ball game. 123 yards in the ball game. At the 5, second down. Garcia keeps it, coming down the line, pitches it outside to Burns. He gets to the 3. And Randy held it just as long as he dared.
That was an unusual play. That was a misdirection, whirly-bird option with second down 5 on the 3-yard line, but they got away with it.
They can get a first down without scoring, just short of the goal line. Third down is coming up from the Alabama 3, 7 minutes and 45 seconds to play in the game. Time has been called. Alabama 24, Nebraska 24, and threatening.
What's that? Alarm. It's the alarm. What's going on?
Oh,
the keypad. I'll check the keypad. It's the back door. Get by the phone.
Hello?
This is Jim from Brinks Home Security.
Is everything all right? I don't know. The alarm just started going off.
I'll notify your police department.
Thank you so much.
Brinks Home Security protected this family, and they can protect yours, too. The Brinks award-winning state-of-the-art monitoring center can signal theft, fire, or medical emergencies 24 hours a day. Brinks Home Security starts with a free personal security analysis that allows us to custom tailor the system for your home. Call now and we'll install a Brinks Home Security system for just $99, including a security keypad that provides a quick link to our monitoring center. As a special offer, we'll install a second keypad free. That's a $125 value. You also get the security of the Brinks name.
Thank you, officer.
Come on, honey. Everything's okay.
Brinks Home Security, dedicated to fast response and peace of mind 24 hours a day. Call now.
You don't have to fill a room with stereo equipment to fill it with great sound. All you need is the Bose Acoustic Wave music system, the small stereo with the big, bold sound. The Acoustic Wave music system uses patented waveguide speaker technology to deliver rich, room-filling sound from a small, simple-to-use system. With built-in CD player, AM/FM tuner, and handy remote, you just plug it in and enjoy clear, lifelike sound. Order right now, and Bose will include this custom pedestal that allows you to easily connect your Acoustic Wave system to your TV, VCR, and more. The pedestal is a $150 value. Yours free if you order today. Shipped right to your door, you'll have 30 days to experience its award-winning sound in your own home, risk-free. Call this 800 number to order right now, and Bose will waive shipping charges. Be sure to ask about our interest-free installment plan. And enjoy big, bold sound from one small music system, the Acoustic Wave music system.
Venus and Serena Williams.
They're loud, they're funky.
Sports Century Friday.
They were two little black girls in the white tennis world.
From the streets of Compton
Richard Williams would scream obscenities at them, because this is how it's going to be on the tour.
to the grass of Wimbledon.
They were ostracized.
The players were offended that they didn't show them respect.
The inside story of a tennis revolution.
It would take your breath away. I've never seen tennis being played like this in my life.
Venus and Serena Williams. Sports Century. 8 p.m. Friday on ESPN Classic.
Nebraska threatening. Third down at the Alabama 3-yard line. And the last team to score 30 points on Alabama was Nebraska when the Huskers beat them in the Orange Bowl January 1, 1972, 38-6.
There's been a lot of offense in all of their games.
Third down, they need almost 3 yards for a first down, 3 yards for a touchdown. Garcia wants to throw it. Going to run it now. Cuts it back inside. Penalty flag. He goes down just short of the goal line, and we've got a penalty flag thrown in the end zone. We might have a holding call over there, and I don't know who it'll be against. Let's see. It's against Alabama. Half the distance will set up third down and very, very short yardage for a possible first down. I don't think it will not, for a fact, give them a first down. Puts them on the 1-yard line, and to get a first down, they're going to have to go to 6 inches away from the goal line. So with 7:39 to play in the game, Nebraska 24, Alabama 24. Nebraska with the ball at the Alabama 1. And I'll say they can get a first down without scoring. Just barely. Burns is deep in the I formation. Garcia dives. Does not have a touchdown. Does he have a first down? That's the question.
Middle linebacker made a fantastic play to stop him from scoring. If indeed he did.
depends on where they put it. They are short of the first down. I do believe they will measure it to make sure. Gilliland and Krause, very obvious on that play. Just short of the first down. Just short. Now the people under the gun are the big guys in the trenches. What do? Do you send your fullback in first and let Burns follow it? Garcia has the play on the sideline. Here he comes. It is 4th down. They need 6 inches for a first down. They need a foot for the touchdown.
They're not likely to go with the sneak again since they just stopped. It takes a lot of courage to call the sneak again. They may have it.
Alabama goes down solid up front. Burns! Touchdown! He went right over the top of them as they collapsed on the Alabama defensive lineman, and Rick put it in, and he looked shaken up when he left the field. The snap, Petard. Low snap, handled well by Garcia, and it is good. With 7 minutes and 12 seconds to play in the game, Nebraska 31, Alabama 24.
Discover the amazing hitting secrets of America's finest baseball school in Teaching the Mechanics of the Major League Swing 2. Tommy Mansky's powerful teaching video that features the same revolutionary techniques that have produced baseball world's back-to-back-to-back AAU national championship teams. Parents, players, and coaches have been simply amazed at their students' rapid week-by-week improvement. These award-winning techniques benefit players of all ages and ability levels and make a valuable addition to any coach's library and a great gift. At just $29.95, call now.
These are real classics.
Not fake ones, real ones.
The best sports movies of all time.
Rocky.
Well, League of Their Own.
Pride of the Yankees.
And I'm not kidding.
Presented with exclusive insight.
We play baseball every day for months.
You're going to remember that for the rest of your life.
From the actors and directors who made these classics.
It was a tough movie to make.
This is my dream come true.
It's a flawless script, page for page.
Real classics. It's more than just the movies. Every Sunday night at 9 Eastern, only on ESPN Classic.
It's the most extreme sport on the planet. And when the players go down,
They're going to kill
the ratings go up. The show is just getting started. Now, the only way to stop it.
The man wants a show. Guess what I have to give him one.
Is to fight back. Order Rollerball. Then stick around after the show for a special feature on the movie's extreme stunt action.
This is no ordinary game. This is Rollerball.
Rollerball. Now on Blockbuster pay-per-view movies.
Tommy.
What did I tell you about riding without a helmet? What happens if you fall? You can get hurt. Now promise me you'll always wear a helmet.
I promise.
Good. Now climb up that ladder and get Daddy that dish.
DirecTV Movers Connection. Leave your old dish and we'll install a new one with just a phone call. DirecTV. Happy watching.
Well, the folks in Lincoln are happy. Now let's see what the Nebraska defense can do with the Alabama offense as Billy Todd gets ready to kick to Major Ogilvy and Tony Nathan. It's Ogilvy. He spins around and gets control of it at the 11. Got a wall. Down he goes. Good return. He's out to the 28-yard line. And you want to see a football player fly? Watch number 35.
That's the great thing about the high formation. You can lead with your big fullback and hand the ball off deep, no chance of a fumble, and get plenty of time to jump over.
127 yards rushing now for Burns, 10 yards receiving, 35 in passing. That's total yardage of 162 that he's accounted for in the game now. Remember that nifty little pass that he delivered too.
This game will give him a lot of confidence.
Yes, it will. It's at the 29 of Alabama. First down for the Tide. 7:05 to play in the game. They trail by 7. They give it to Nathan, and Nathan runs into Jeff Carpenter, tumbles him over the 35 to about the 37. So that's a good solid gain of almost 9 yards.
Look at the scoring drive of 80 yards. That's the only drive I think they've taken over 9 plays. That was really a good, solid drive with no mistakes.
And 5 minutes plus in doing it. Time not quite yet a factor, but it will be very shortly. At the 37, second down 2. Rutledge to Nathan. But his second effort, the surge, and he's close to the first down. Ted Harvey came up to hit him. Nathan weighs 198 pounds. He's not timid about him. He can take you down.
He wasn't expected the safety man to be there. He should have been blocked by the tight end. Somehow the tight end didn't get out. He was looking, when he got the pitch, he was ready to go.
And Tony got the first down. 15 carries, 76 yards for him. First down at the 39. Rutledge gives it off to Davis. And Davis chunks it over the 40. Out about the 42. That'll be 3 yards for him. Working out of the I formation again. They've done it a number of times. There's Rick Burns on the sidelines. His running total on the day. 2nd and 7 coming up from near the 42 for Alabama. Time now running along at 5:50 to go in the game, and the Huskers lead 31-24. Rutledge stands to throw. Whips it. It's incomplete. Penalty on it. Interference called against Ted Harvey, number 31. Keith Pugh, number 4, was the intended receiver, and Harvey's getting a little tired of the picking on him, so he went in there and clinched him, and he got there just a tad too soon.
It was a quick look-in pass, and the defense that Nebraska are playing are forcing all pass receivers to the inside, and Alabama's going to have to throw inside, but it's tempting for that defensive halfback like Harvey did to charge up when that end slants inside quickly. It's just a quick slant-in pass, and it's just too tempting for the defensive back to stay off on. But he did get his hands on him before the ball got there. Pass interference, first down.
And it's a first down just inside Nebraska territory, just over the 50 for Alabama. Nebraska encroaching on the play. Nathan gets outside. And he has his legs knocked from under him by Tim Fisher, number 16, down around the 36-yard line. There was encroachment by a Nebraska lineman inside.
They had a pass rush on Keith. The linebacker was right up the line, and they're not used to being that close, and they got across the neutral zone and were offside.
They'll take the play. It is good for another first down. Call it the Nebraska 35-yard line. And Lance Benzat, who is the new defensive coordinator for Nebraska, is a gambling coach.
He was blitzing thinking Alabama was going to throw on first down. They were man-for-man coverage, and therefore the option went for a big gain.
And you have 5:20 to play in the game. Alabama's on the march again. They trail by 7. Rutledge keeps. Gets some out as Jeff is brought down by Lee Kuntz and Jeff Carpenter, the 2 linebackers for Nebraska. The advance of the ball from the 35 to the 32 for 3 yards.
I think that Lance was figuring that in the first half, the statistics showed that Alabama threw on first down 8 out of 20 possessions and possibilities, and so you blitz on first down if that's what the statistics tell you.
Ozzie Newsome going off to the right side. Rick Neal will be the tight end at the left side. Newsome is also playing a tight end position. And the pitch is to Nathan, back to Rutledge. Rutledge wants to go deep. He throws instead to the sidelines, and he bounces it into Bruce Bolton. The ball bounced before Bruce could get it. He sent Ozzie Newsome on a fly deep from the tight end position, and he tried to go to Bolton short and just missed him.
Actually, on the pattern, they had 2-on-1, and both the defensive backs of Nebraska went to cover the deep man and left the short man wide open, and Rutledge saw it, but he just couldn't get the ball there. Bruce really trying, though. He was reaching, wasn't he? That's reminiscent of the touchdown that UCLA almost had in the end zone last Monday night against Houston. The biggest play of the game right here.
3rd down and 7. Rutledge is throwing for Newsome. It is incomplete. Velocic came over to help out Tim Fisher, and they knock it away, and little Larry Velocic, 5'10", 160-pound senior from Silver Creek, Nebraska.
That was a great call defensively, Keith. They invited they invited Rutledge to throw the out pattern. He audibilized, but then they changed their defense. So he goes back to their second choice, but they're covered there also.
And Alabama calls time, which means they have 2 timeouts left. Nebraska, 2 timeouts left. And watch number 4 come into the picture now. 16 was there, but Velocic is the fellow who comes over with a big leap right here.
You know, he just got his hand on great play. Houston was going up after it. He wanted that football.
When you beat Newsom, you have done something. He's a tough fellow. Alabama now has won 79 plays to 65 for Nebraska. Coming up next on ABC's Wide World of Sports, World Lightweight Boxing Championship with Roberto Duran defending against Edwin Viruet. You'll also have the Women's AAU Platform Diving Championship from Woodlands outside of Houston, Texas. That'll be 5 on the West Coast, 5 p.m. and following the Prudential College School Board over the rest of the country.
Keith, right here, Alabama have got to decide as to exactly what pass they're going to throw. They're not going to give them the out pass, and they're going to drop the linebackers deep because they're not going to worry about the run fake. So it makes it tough. This is a tough call.
4th down and 7 from the 32. Rutledge goes over the middle. It is intercepted. Intercepted by Jim Pillen. Penalty flag down. Holding Alabama. Nebraska will take the ball. That is the 4th interception of Jeff Rutledge.
Keith, when you throw down the middle, you have to throw it on rhythm. Rutledge was a little bit late. He had a man wide open against the 2-deep zone. Couldn't get the ball to him. The defense reacted. But you'll see the receiver down the middle was wide open momentarily. But you have to time it. Here's the tight end. He's wide open. He's wide open. But time the ball gets there, they've broken and on the throw.
.4:14 to go in the game. Now time becomes an ally of Nebraska. From the 29-yard line, first down, and the crowd goes very quiet to let the quarterback talk to the halfbacks. And it's I.M. Hipp popping out of there. And I think Rick Burns might have been shaken up when he went over for the touchdown because he went gingerly to the sidelines. And so Isaiah M. Hipp is in at the deep back position for Nebraska. And he gets it up across the 30 to the 32.
An average back would have taken a loss. He ran in the strength of the defense, safety and linebacker straight. He jumped over both of them.
You saw 29 on the sidelines. Pillen, who had made that big interception for Nebraska. 2nd down and 7 from the 32. First man, Anthony. A yard, that's all. Terry Jones, middle guard. Krause, linebacker. It'll be 3rd down. They need 7 from the 33. Even in his exuberance of success, he still looks tired, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes.
3rd and 7. Long count again. Garcia put it up. Short over the middle. Ken Spaeth. He's short of the first down. As 4 white shirts come over to get him. Gilliland, the first one to get there. And so it'll bring up a 4th down for Nebraska. Here's Bill.
All right, at Iowa City, Iowa State has just missed a 40-yard field goal. So with 3 minutes and 49 seconds to go in that one, Iowa still leads at 12-10. And Notre Dame has just scored with 11 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Resnick has kicked a 41-yard field goal. It's 10-10 with Ole Miss and Notre Dame. All right, Keith.
At the 36-yard line, and there are 10 white shirts a-coming. Alabama going for the block try here. Smith's kick is away. It's a pretty good kick to Nathan. To Newsom. It's Nathan, I guess, back there. It's the 39-yard punt, 22 receiving it. Back at the 27-yard line, Alabama gets the ball. They trail by 7, 31-24, and they have 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play with.
Are you going home? Not me. I want to see these last 2 minutes. Alabama with Rutledge can do anything. They've got a chance.
Well, you know the man that Nebraska has got to be looking at will be Newsom. Alabama, time of possession, 28.5 minutes, and Nebraska, 29 minutes, 22 seconds. Straight up ball game, huh? Rutledge to throw. Gets pressure. Gets away from the pressure. Has to run it out of bounds. Number 96, George Andrews, was in there chasing him. Bill Barnett was in there chasing him and belted him out. But if Rutledge had been a little bit quicker of foot, he might have turned that one upfield.
He had a chance, but the quick pursuit got him cornered there in a hurry. But Keith, they've got Newsom at tight end and two other wideouts because they're giving him the middle, and they're going to go the best receiver down the middle or drag route like they did then. But Newsom's in the middle to try to attack that twin safety defense.
Second down, 8 from the 29-yard line of Alabama. Velocic way back playing center field. Pressure's on again. Rutledge tries to throw it, can't do it. It is Terry Weinmaster and a penalty flag now. Yep. Might be a late hit against Nebraska.
Keith, on the new rule this year, they come back to the line of scrimmage on that penalty. It used to be from the spot, and it might not have given them a first down, but they should move back to the line of scrimmage on the new rule.
Watch now. You see the quarterback is down, and there's the late hit. And it might turn to be very expensive. The man who came late was Barney Cotton, and it gives Alabama the ball up at the 39-yard line, and it gives them a first down.
And the clock is stopped and don't start until the snap under the new rule.
With 1 minute and 51 seconds left to play in the game. We'd like to welcome the New England audience who's been watching the Yale-Brown game and tell you that it'd take me a week to tell you all that's happened here in Lincoln, Nebraska. But the score is 31-24. Nebraska is leading Alabama with 1 minute and 51 seconds to play in the game. First down, Alabama. The ball is handed back to Rutledge. Over the middle it goes for Newsom. It's intercepted by Pillen. That's his second interception of the ball game. And that may do it. It's the 5th interception of Jeff Rutledge. 1 minute and 41 seconds to play in the game. Nebraska has the ball, and they lead 31-24. So it is Jim Pillen who comes out of the defensive pack to emerge as the hero here in the closing moments of the ball game. Another look at it.
It was a dipsy-doodle play. They pitched off the tailback, and he hands it back to the quarterback and trying to throw down the middle, but it's just too long, too delayed. The safety men can react up on it.
And it's first down Cornhuskers at their own 46-yard line. All they've got to do is use up 1 minute and 41 seconds. Alabama has 2 timeouts remaining in the game. Give the ball to Rick Burns, who's back in there, and he takes a hard hit as Krause and Kramer team up on him. So let's go back to the play that might have saved the game for Nebraska.
Houston is in at tight end because they're in the 2 deep safety men trying to cover the width of the field. And the ball has got to be thrown at no deeper than 15 yards, and this one is a little bit deeper, and the secondary Pullen comes in front of him, makes a tremendous interception, and he'll remember that all of his days.
Second down and 7 from near midfield, the 49. Clock running, 1 minute to play in the game. Garcia pitches to Burns. Rick Burns keeps shaking tacklers and finally gets the ball up to midfield for a yard gain. Stays inbound. The clock sailing along at 50 seconds to go. Alabama with 2 timeouts spins one right here. And so with 48 ticks remaining on the clock, Nebraska's on the verge of their first victory, a big win over Alabama.
How did you sleep last night? Did you toss and turn or lie awake for hours only to wake up this morning stiff and groggy? If you're not, that promises better sleep but doesn't deliver. The key to better sleep is the Sleep Number bed by Select Comfort. Select Comfort carefully studied the science of sleep before designing this revolutionary bed. Hard metal coils can poke and prod your body, causing you to toss and turn. Foam, like a sponge, can break down over time. But the Sleep Number
the Seattle Seahawks all-time neutralizer.
Century.
Starts to sink pretty quickly, and this one doesn't.
It was amazing. It was like sleeping on a cloud.
We're so sure the Sleep Number bed can help you sleep better. We guarantee it. It cost about the same as an innerspring mattress, yet in abuse tests, the Sleep Number bed was more than twice as durable. Independent clinical studies conducted at Stanford and Duke universities showed that participants fell asleep faster and experienced a better quality sleep. Don't be fooled by cheap imitations. There's only one authentic Sleep Number bed. And Only Select Comfort was ranked #1 by Furniture Today 2 years running.
Call 1-800-896-1441 for your free video and brochure. In it will include complete details about this revolutionary bed and our 30-night in-home trial. Don't delay. Call 1-800-896-1441. Call now.
Venus and Serena Williams. They're loud, they're funky. Sports Century Friday.
They were two little black girls in the white tennis world.
From the streets of Compton
Mitchell Williams would scream obscenities at them, because this is how it's going to be on the tour.
to the grass of Wimbledon.
They were ostracized.
The players were offended that they didn't show them respect.
The inside story of the tennis revolution.
It would take your breath away. I've never seen tennis being played like this in my life.
Venus and Serena Williams. Sports Century. 8 p.m. Friday on ESPN Classic.
With 33 seconds remaining in the game, Nebraska has the ball, 3rd down and 7 at midfield. They lead 31-24. They should be able to run out the clock, though Alabama, with 1 timeout remaining, will be able to stop it with a timeout. 3rd and 7 right here. They give it to Monty Anthony, the fullback, and he is belted short of the line of scrimmage. They pile him back.
Now Alabama will try to block this kick, I'm sure, Keith.
Clock is stopped now at 27 seconds to play, and the Tide's going to get 1 more chance. As time is out on the field with that final timeout, so let's wait for the final 27.
NFL 2002 is here, and this year Sports Illustrated and NFL Films want to knock you out with the ultimate NFL package. You'll get the official NFL Films highlight video of your favorite team, available on DVD or VHS, plus an NFL team bobblehead doll, both free with your paid subscription. With your official NFL team highlight video, you'll see who'll do what to who in 2002. Call now and you'll also get an exclusive team logo NFL bobblehead doll free. Pick a team, any team. The choice is yours. Both are free when you order 55 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.59 an issue. Save more than 50% off the cover price. When you use your credit or debit card, you'll also get this fleece stadium blanket embroidered with the Sports Illustrated logo free. Get the best of NFL 2002. 3 great gifts free from Sports Illustrated and nowhere else. Get into it.
I've always loved working on computers, and in the Army, that's what I do.
If you never thought about the U.S. Army or Army Reserve, think about this. There are 212 ways for you to become a soldier and work at a job you'll love. Call for this free video to find out which job is right for you. And if you call 1-800-645-ARMY right now, you'll also receive a free Army t-shirt with your video. Discover the 212 ways you can be an Army of One.
With the turmoil of the 60s fading away, the 70s was a time to mellow out.
That's why I'm easy.
Now, TV Music for You brings you Smooth 70s, a 34-song collection of the greatest easy-listening classics of our time.
If I could save time in a bottle, please come to Boston for the springtime. But it was just my imagination once again. Ooh, I hear laughter in the rain.
Smooth 70s features the best easy-listening hits and top artists of a great decade of music.
So I sing you to sleep after the loving. And when we get behind closed doors, she ran calling wildfire. Summer breeze makes me feel fine. I felt the beat of my mind go drifting into time.
Smooth 70s on 2 cassettes or 2 CDs. Call this toll-free number now for Smooth 70s. 2 cassettes $19.98, 2 CDs $26.98, plus $5.50 shipping. Have your credit card ready and call now.
This week, 2 guys, 2 surfboards, the search for the perfect wave, and the endless summer. On Real Classics, you get the movie, and you get the inside story from the people who make classic films great. Director Bruce Brown.
It was basically a whole movie.
Plus, the king of the surf guitar, Dick Dale.
It was pure virginistic fun, and that was a way of life that will never come back.
The Endless Summer, 9 Eastern Sunday on ESPN Classic.
Look at him looking to drop that thing right now. Oh, the right hand. Wow, this is a brand new welterweight champion of the world.
All right, and here are the offensive and defensive stars of today's game. Rick Burns with 165 yards of Nebraska, the Chevrolet offensive player of the game, and Jim Pillen, defensive back of the Cornhuskers, who did such a great job today. The defensive back, $1,000 scholarships in their names to Nebraska from Chevrolet to the General Scholarship Fund. Okay, Keith.
Tim Smith will punt on 4th down. Alabama trying to block it. Kick is away, and it bounces away from the receiver, Nathan. And Nathan with no chance to get a hold of it. Nebraska downs it at the 20. You have 19 seconds to play in the game. That punt only traveled 31 yards, but under the circumstances, not that bad.
Oh, just get it off. Just get it off, catch it and kick it. Don't take any steps. That's what he did.
19 seconds. Alabama, no timeouts remaining. Nebraska leading by 7 points, 31-24. Rutledge will throw. Throws to Newsom. Ozzy's got it. Shakes one. Dragged down at the 37. Clock is running. Once they get the chains in place, that is a first down. The moment the chain goes down, the clock starts with 12 seconds to go in the game. And it looks like Rutledge is shaken and hurt on the play, with Kevin Jones rushing in at quarterback, and Rutledge hobbles off the field. So Kevin Jones is in. He stands and he throws it out of bounds. And you got 6 seconds left to play in the game. Prudential College Scoreboard coming up right after we leave the air here. Then you'll have ABC's Wide World of Sports with the World Lightweight Boxing Championship bout between champion Roberto Duran, Edwin Viruet, and the National AAU Platform Diving Championship for women. This is Keith Jackson along with Frank Broyles and Bill Fleming from Lincoln, Nebraska, and what a ball game we have had today. My goodness. Time is out on the field. Last play of the game coming. Executive producer of NCAA football, Roone Arledge. Coverage of today's game produced by Chuck Howard. Directed by Andy Sedaris. Technical director Lynn Alfonso. Associate producer Rick LaCivita. Associate director Vic Gonzalez. Our engineering supervisor Bob Armbruster. Unit manager Peter DePaulo and Kurt Goddard Jr., the assistant to the producer. Jerry Klein, research. And Mike Swanson, stats. I think I covered most everybody. And a ton of folks who have worked hard to make it possible. Too much time marked off against Alabama with 6 seconds remaining. Jeff Rutledge hobbling off the field, 14 out of 29 for 189 yards in passing, but 5 interceptions and 4 in the second half. And Nebraska jumps offside, makes contact. That comes 5 yards back now. So we're still waiting for the final 6 seconds to tick off the clock. Well, the first weekend last year was the day of surprise. In 1977, the second weekend has been the day of surprise, hasn't it?
Yes, it has, and I think it's going to be that way. I think we're in for the most exciting year in the history of college football.
Second down for Alabama and 10. Kevin Jones throws it. It goes over the middle. The pass is incomplete, intended for Pugh. The incomplete pass stops the clock with 2 ticks remaining. So it's a loss here at Nebraska, the first regular season game ever between Alabama and the Cornhuskers. They had met in 3 previous bowl games, but this is the first time in the regular season. And it's been a pistol. Jones to throw. Gets it off and bounces it in front of Pugh. The ball game is over. They roar in Lincoln. The crowd roaring as they should, because the Cornhuskers have won at home 31-24 over Bama.